Hey there my friend, what's happening? Вітаю тобі in today's 6-video show. I'll share with you how you can take control of your financial future, how you can protect your family assets and build unlimited wealth and create a lifestyle of your dreams, and how you can create your own private bank, the kind of bank that no government can really take control and seize over your funds, the kind of bank that keeps your information safe and secure and 100% private from the public, the kind of bank that is more safe and secure than gold, than precious metals, and more secure and safe than banks and cash itself. Something that cannot be stolen, cannot be frozen, cannot be seized, cannot be counterfeited or defrauded. I'm talking about bitcoins, of course. You see, the world is changing rapidly. There's going to be a crisis coming up in the world. It's going to be much worse than 2008. It's coming, and you might not be even aware until it's too late if you don't pay attention to what is happening right now. You see, the purchasing value of the dollar is declining, as you might have noticed all the time, because the government keeps printing dollars, euros, those money. You think this dollar bill, this euro, this paper money is real money? It's not. It's just fiat currency, something that is not backed up by anything, and the government that issues it also can take a hold of it, take control of it at any point in time, right? You have no control over this currency, over this cash, right? So this inflation happens, which is a nice term for, tax from the government, because you can buy less and less with cash, and the only people who benefit are from the top, right? You think gold and silver, for example, they're not really more secure, because you cannot really transfer them across easily. People can easily be confiscated. Your banks, right? The money that you put in the bank, the bank is allowed to go and it's basically you're lending the bank the money. It can do whatever it wants with it and can bet with your money and make disastrous decisions with it, like what happened with Greece, for example, right? The bank took control over people's money, was bailed out and capital controls, and people couldn't receive the money they put in the bank, right? It can happen anywhere. It can happen in the United States, right? With the alarming debt that is increasing, right? $19 trillion United States in deep doo-doo, right? In their debt. And guess what? At one point they can just freeze all of people's accounts and savings accounts and their bank accounts. Nobody will prevent them from that. It can happen. There's a possibility it can happen. You cannot do anything with it. It's why the awareness about bitcoins and cryptocurrencies is constantly on the rise. People there are wars on cash right now. There are cities right now in the world that are operate without any cash at all, right? Because they don't trust cash any longer, and it's just everything is changing, everything is happening right now, and you need to be aware of those things and protect your assets, protect your wealth. Retail stores are closing in the United States in big quantities because of cash issues. So what do you think about the 401ks or retirement funds or governments, savings accounts, all of this stuff that you keep in the bank and in the cash? You think it's safe and secure? It's not really, because of the inflation, because of the economic turmoil that can happen, economic crisis that can eat up all of this stuff, because of what can happen with banks and bailouts and capital controls, all of that stuff. So that's why the world is moving, flocking, like millions and billions of dollars right now are flocking into bitcoins and cryptocurrencies, because this is the money for the people, for the network. Money is nothing more than like a ledger, right? It's basically keeping transaction one place. But in the case of dollars, for example, there is a place where they issue those dollars in one place. It exists in one ledger, in one server, and one point of failure, one point of manipulation happens. But with bitcoins is a network of computers, peer-to-peer, all over the world. So when transactions happens, information basically goes from one computer to the next, creating copies of all the transactions ever happen or would happen on this network of computers, and no hackers can really manipulate it. If they're going to attack some of the computers, they have thousands of copies on all the other computers, and they can easily restore it all. So there is no point to hack. It's very safe, it's very secure, this stuff. Basically what it means, you can avoid all of those fees, when you send money to anybody or do business. It creates a situation, a reality that you can transact business with anybody, send money to anyone in the world with minimum fees, with minimum times, avoiding credit cards, avoiding banks. Credit cards are not secure as well. Every time you swipe that card, your credit card information is stored on those merchant accounts. It's not safe as well. How many people have lost their credit card information and been stolen from, So all of this stuff, cash, banks, credit cards, is not really as secure as you might think it is. Hence, it's important that you understand about the world of Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. What is happening with that. And it's really as simple as that. You can easily enjoy both worlds. If you want to convert Bitcoins into cash, you can always do that with debit cards and any ATM machines. There are ATM machines with Bitcoins are being built all over the world, So you can enjoy the safety, the security, protect your assets, grow your wealth. And by the way, while they are print all those money and create inflations, you can be making more money, right? Because you have Bitcoins, and the value of Bitcoins are going to get rising. Some people say, like the founder of Snapchat, that the price of Bitcoin is going to be $500,000 by 2030. It is going to happen, but it will be too late 10 years from now. It's not too late right now to get on the Bitcoin train, So basically, you need to learn, first of all, get your Bitcoin wallet, get money into your Bitcoins, protect your asset, build your wealth, let it grow, keep it grow. Start earning Bitcoins. There are many Bitcoins opportunities out there in the marketplace. Some are more risky, some are less risky, some are completely scams. You need to understand what really do if you are going to build and earn Bitcoins. Which opportunities to engage in. There are millions of businesses that accept Bitcoins, around the world. So you can also start accepting Bitcoins for your coaching, for your services, for everything, right? You can also do and invest in other currencies, or old currencies, alternative coins that are going to rise in value, and you need to, diversify your investments and get some other coins because they're going to rise as well. So you need to be educated about all this stuff, because it might happen. All of these things might happen sooner than you think, and you need to be ready, be prepared for this stuff, and really know how to protect your assets and grow your wealth with it as you're moving forward. Okay, hopefully that it all makes sense to you, that you understand the importance of learning about Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies to take control of your money, of your financial future, of your financial destiny. Take control of this right now. Don't let the governments, don't let the banks, take control of this stuff that can, seize your funds whenever they feel like it, because you don't really control this stuff. So Bitcoin is much more safe than cash, than banks, than gold. You need to start doing this. And if you have any questions about anything, just let me know. We just launched recently. It's in a pre-launch. It's going to launch in June. An amazing academy that will provide education for people about Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. Just reach out to me, message me, comment below, and I will hook you up to that. You need to be educated about the power of Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. You need to understand what it is, how to use it, how to grow it, how to protect yourself, and you will secure an amazing future for yourself and your family. I can promise you that. If you're going to have 100 Bitcoins in your wallet, and each Bitcoin is going to worth, $5,000 or $10,000, you're going to be in a pretty good place. And always have a hedge that no matter what happens with dollars, with cash, as it decreases in value, or with all of the financial crisis, you're going to have Bitcoin, and it's just going to go up in value in the midst of all this crisis. Okay, hopefully it all makes sense to you. It's been Vitaly Dubinin, and always remember to think bigger and dream bigger and play even bigger in your business, in your life, and take massive action every single day to accomplish your big goals and your big dreams. And I'll see you in the next episode.